The National Football League, NFL, is widely considered to be the premier professional American football league in the world. From boneheaded plays to off-field controversies, the NFL has seen its fair share of cringe-worthy moments that have left fans and players alike shaking their heads in disbelief. How can we combine them into a list? It is not an easy task, but that is what we are going to set out to do. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just a casual observer, these moments are sure to entertain. Let's get started. Welcome back to Quarterback. Today we cover the NFL's most embarrassing moments ever. Make sure to watch till the end to see the top embarrassing moments in the history of the NFL. Number 1, Mark Sanchez's butt fumble. It's never going to go away. It's that infamous, embarrassing moment that marks an NFL career that certainly has higher highlights than a turnover off of a teammate's posterior. Mark Sanchez has to live with this. While Sanchez should be remembered for his postseason success, he is probably better known for one of the most notorious failed plays in NFL history, the butt fumble. On Thanksgiving night in 2012, playing for the New York Jets, a team he had twice led to within a game of the Super Bowl, Sanchez took the snap from the center. The trouble started when he missed the handoff. The play was busted. For a moment, he stared down the field. He ran toward the line of scrimmage. He tried to make something out of nothing. He ran into his teammate's backside and lost the ball. New England Patriots defensive back Steve Gregory scooped up the loose ball and raced it into the end zone for a touchdown.
We played the Patriots my rookie year, and we had like a reverse double pass or whatever, and I'm supposed to pitch the ball. They do an exchange, and I'm like peeling back to block, and I see Vince Wilfork, and I'm like excited young rookie. The stands are going crazy, and I'm just like, boom, and I go to try and hit him. Dude, I got the worst stinger, like immediately. I was like, oh.
Mark Sanchez went from prime time to punchline, and the reasons which we are going to discuss will shock you more than you think. Number 2, Jim Marshall's wrong way run. On October 25, 1964, after recovering a fumble against the 49ers in San Francisco, Minnesota Vikings star defensive end Jim Marshall runs 66 yards the wrong way into his own end zone. The 4-year veteran believes he has scored a touchdown, so he throws the ball out of bounds in celebration, resulting in a safety for San Francisco, and putting an exclamation point on one of the worst gaffes in NFL history. Despite Marshall's error, the Vikings won 27-22. Despite a stellar career, Marshall became best known for his wrong way run. What are your thoughts on Marshall's wrong run? Let us know in the comment section. Number 3, Marshawn Lynch obscene gestures. Lynch is, of course, no stranger to fines for inappropriate hand gestures. He was fined by the league in 2014 and again in 2015 for what the league called an obscene gesture, grabbing his crotch while jumping into the end zone. The NFL had fined Seattle Seahawks running back Marshawn Lynch $20,000 for the obscene gesture he made after scoring a touchdown in Sunday's NFC Championship game.
As good an effort as I've ever seen in my life from a running back.
Maybe they didn't have their head at that 45-degree angle, crossing body when they tackling that was behind. You can't generate no power like that. So their geometry was off while they was trying to come see your boy about something. And if you don't come with your right, night, you're gonna get late.
And Lynch was fined $11,000 for a similar gesture in Seattle's win over Arizona on December 21st. He was fined $50,000 in November for repeated violations of the league's media policy. If you think $50,000 is too much for what he did, then wait. What we are going to discuss next will blow your mind. But first, make sure to land that touchdown on the subscribe button and kick that notification bell right through the goalpost. Number 4, Leon Lett Thanksgiving blunder. For many people, Thanksgiving is about celebrating the love of the game of football. So, keep watching the video to look at the blunders made by NFL players on this day. On November 25, 1993, the Dallas Cowboys and Miami Dolphins met for a snow-filled Thanksgiving Day showdown in Texas. With seconds left in the game and Miami trailing 14-13, the visiting team lined up for a potential game-winning 41-yard field goal. Unfortunately for the Dolphins, Pete Stoyanovic's kick was blocked. Luckily for the Finns, Dallas's Leon Lett decided to take matters into his own hands. Instead of leaving the ball alone, Lett bulldozed into it, giving the Dolphins a chance to recover the ball, which they did. Stojanovic, with an unlikely second chance to play the hero, drilled a 19-yard kick. for the 16-14 win. In case you wondered, this is hardly the worst gaffe of Lett's career. Number 5. The Fumble versus Philadelphia Eagles. Joe Pisarcik and an over-the-hill Larry Chonka contriving to lose from a seemingly impossible position is still the biggest embarrassment in New York Giants history. In a game against their most bitter rivals, the Philadelphia Eagles, Big Blue self-destructed in farcical fashion. The Giants simply needed to run down the clock and earn a victory that would have had significant playoff implications. They were using fullback Chonka to do exactly that. At least that was the plan. With only 31 seconds left, Pisarcik somehow made a complete mess of the handoff and fumbled the ball. Sadly, he fumbled it right into the path of Eagles defensive back Herman Edwards. He ran it in for the score, and the saddest chapter in Giants history was written. What are your thoughts on this mess? Let us know in the comments section. Number 6. Costume reveal. Pop stars continuously shock and impress crowds at the Super Bowl halftime show each year. But the shock everyone had after the next topic will blow you away. A planned costume reveal went awry when Timberlake accidentally removed a section of Jackson's costume, and her right breast was shown on live TV to 100 million viewers. Jackson's career was changed for the worse after what was later known as Nipplegate, while Justin Timberlake's star only rose higher. Do you think it was a publicity stunt due to the lyrics Timberlake was singing at the time of the mishap? Number 7. John Elway in the 1987 AFC Championship. The play that probably hurt Cleveland sports fans the most came in the 1987 AFC Championship game in Denver. The Browns were looking to enact revenge on a Broncos team led by John Elway that defeated them in the same spot last year with The Drive. Momentum was clearly on Denver's side thanks to a 21-3 Broncos advantage at halftime quickly swung the other way as Browns QB Bernie Kosar threw 4 second-half touchdowns. Cleveland came back to knot the score at 31 in the fourth period. The Broncos responded to take a 38-31 lead late. Cleveland answered and was on the verge of tying the game again. The ball was at the 8-yard line with 1 minute 12 seconds remaining. Running back Ernest Biner took a handoff and appeared to head for a score. Just before Biner reached the goal line, Broncos defensive back Jeremiah Castile jarred the ball loose. Denver recovered and advanced to its second straight Super Bowl appearance. These were some of the top NFL's most embarrassing moments in history. These moments are also a reminder that even the most elite athletes and teams and musicians are human and make mistakes. Let us know your views in the comments section, subscribe, and make sure to watch one of our other videos for more NFL content.